It's time to drop a shell on them. Bang, boogie, farewell, garbage emcees. We got the nails to seal your coffin. Plus this long hammer guarantees we going off.
They said he was gonna be happy. You gonna have some lyrical gladiators getting into the ring and doing what they do best, taking it back to the essence of hip-hop, battling. You got Syah the Kid versus Ness. You also got some other dope battles on the undercard. You got Mike Jones versus Bone Crusher. Who saw that coming? I surely didn't. Then you also got Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr. The lyrical maniac versus the rhyming brainiac. Who is gonna come out on top? We don't know. We wanna see you there though, alright? MCWar.com, September 28th, NWO, Head Cracks hosted.
Oh, how did I get the name Bone Crusher? Well, the name was given to me by some dudes in my neighborhood. I went from Big Wayne to Bone Crusher, and I let you figure out what happened in between those stages. That's how I got the name. You better check my resume! It was very true that early in my career I was a battle rapper. I battled for 15 years before I even hit with Never Scared. So this battle thing to me is something that I used to do, something that I've always done. You know, the reason why I stopped doing it was because I respect the art of freestyle, and I want to disrespect it, so I just started writing songs, and I never had my heart in it anymore, so, you know. But now it's time to step back into the arena of fantasticness, fire. The gladiator den, where the lions will die, and the people will cheer. Oh, the singing. Oh, the music.
So.
God! I don't know many battle rappers in the South now. Like I say, I don't keep up on the battle rappers. I just kind of keep to making music, but you know, I know they still have the competitions, and it's always good for sparring. It's great for verbal confrontation between two combatants, as we always say. And it's good to see people, you know what I'm saying, verbally getting their mind together. As my grandpa say, get a few wrinkles on the brain from the top to the cerebellum, and it's time to have some fun. Time to show the people another side of everything that I do. You know, a lot of people don't know a lot of things that I do, and it's really not their business, but it is time to express a few things. And as my manager say, man, Bone, let the world see the passion. Let the world see that you are a monster amongst the small people, and let the world understand that you are the greatest at running around the equator. I feel like anybody can battle anybody. I think that anybody at any level can battle anybody. The street level rapper can battle. Because I used to battle guys that were signed. I'm not going to say their name, but I destroyed them in the 90s. I destroyed you in the 90s. Look in my eyes. I destroyed you in the 90s. So, with that said, if you're ready for war, when I say ready for war, then you should be able to step into the arena as a contender going against a champion. That's what they always have, don't they? Always have the contender going against the champion. They don't usually have two champions fighting each other, because that really is not the American way. The American way is to see the underdog destroying the champion. What can people expect to happen on September 28th? Let me go on my Rolodex right quick. Hold on. Oh, wow! I can't say it. You have to see it. I just saw it all play out in my brain. It all played out in a way that. Yes, baby. Yes, you can take a picture. Yes. Yes, you can take a picture. You can take a picture. That's what's going to happen on September 28th.
All right, the first one is, what made you battle? Because you got a few bangers like 300, popular. You know, why come out and battle? Like,
what made me battle is like, first off, I love the sport, you know what I'm saying? I love hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So as I came up doing it, what I was doing, it helped me like really become the artist. Like, I don't get nervous before shows. So like battling I don't get nervous in front of crowds. I'm able to work with something that I didn't have before I got there. So I did all my battles, you know, with my whole little spree without losing, and just loved the art of it. As the coach built on a whole nother league of it, I kept watching it, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with some of the cats, you know what I'm saying? Like Hollow, my nigga, John, my nigga, Cortez, my nigga. And so, you know, all the other dudes that battle. So then I wanted to really pursue my solo career for the past 3 years. And as my record picked up, you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know, I got other things presented to me to battle, but I was like, I'm gonna wait till it made sense, till the money made sense, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt like when I saw what the card was, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come through, warm up real quick with this bump, and then I'm gonna do it again a little later. Cause really, there's only there's no lanes in the game right now that somebody hasn't taken. Like the last lane that I seen fulfilled was like Drake coming. He's one of the niggas with like some of the best bars, and he went and took like the whole female scene, like slick doing R&B when he went, but then like that lane was wide the fuck open. Niggas didn't know that, you know what I mean? So the lane for hip hop right now that's not taken. There's nobody that's on top of battling and then on top of like being able to make songs at the same time. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody doing that. So that's the lane that I see for me able to really slide in and do. But you gotta play it right. You gotta know your worth. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I'm doing it. Because you gotta keep in mind, like I'm from the South Bronx, that's the birthplace of hip-hop. So right then and there, I can't be no average nigga with music. Like the standards are high. 2, when you move to the South, like when you grow up in New York, you get into that mind frame like you in the best city. You can make it there, you can make it anywhere, you get stuck in that mind frame. But moving to Atlanta, I was able to adapt to the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like I was able to figure out like, how can I get a record on the radio and the clubs and get the DJs. Because a lot of niggas who go from New York to here, they just, you know, they try to do the sound, but they don't really understand the culture of it. They just do it because, oh, this shit is simple. I can do it, it's not that easy. Like everything has an art to it, so I'm one of the dudes that I understand the art. So I really represent the north side of Atlanta. Like Marietta, me and K-Camp, that's where we built our whole fan base from, you know what I mean? So really, that's my advantage. I came to a side of town where nobody was repping, nobody was claiming it, nobody ever got hot. First dude really make it out that big from the north side was Mike Will. They ain't producer, so he don't got a record like that. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, that's my advantage, you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta's where it's at right now. And ain't nobody battling right now. Even when Joe Budden's coming back to do it, it's not, and then he got his ass whooped. But then, even if he would have won, it wouldn't have been that big because he ain't had a hot record out since Pump It Up. Like I was saying, so it really wouldn't have been. Even Cassidy coming back to do it, he's battling Disaster. Even Cassidy's like, you ain't had a hot record in so long. Even if you win or lose, it's not really gonna be what you think it's gonna be. It's dope, you know what I'm saying? It's huge. But if you would have did that while I'm a Hustler was out, the niggas would have been like, this nigga's crazy. But then you waited too long to he thinks in his head he's relevant. His team hasn't let him know you're not hot no more, but he's not hot no more. But he's still one of the dudes who's known for the battle, so he can come back and do it when he wants. And he got his check, his chicken, like he said, so he can do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, to me right now, I think the top dudes is who? You say it has to be Hollow and
Charlie Clips, Hollow.
I wouldn't even say Clips.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Clips. I think he's one of the nicest though. But I think right now the top is just like
Hollow, Moot.
They would say that they want to slaughter. And Arsonal. Yeah, he battled Big T, which is easy. Man, chill. But
Seated too, Hitman.
Seated now.
Views wise.
I ain't talking about views. I'm talking about with, and their last battle was so disrespectful to the culture. Like they was playing with it, you know what I mean? I don't know. One, to say it's easy, it's not easy, but the practice and work that I put into it, it's not difficult for me to get the job done. But of course it's hard. You gotta pick apart your opponents, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do certain things. And that ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? And then you can't really state the obvious of what's going on. Like you gotta be unpredictable. There's certain things you gotta do. So I don't really know how I want, but I want to settle to where I win now, and then get myself to where my buzz is crazy with my records and my songs, and then coming back and winning the top leagues. Okay. That's really what I want to do. That's my plan. So I'll probably battle like after I do this battle, I'll probably do one more in the middle, and then I'll probably do one crazy one way later on a big platform.
I think Ludacris should have to defend the fact that he said on one of his songs, put up $1 million cash, insinuating that he would want to battle. Does he have to back that up?
Luda used to kill niggas on beat when he was hot. but that's not anymore, and that's not literally in front of somebody. Like this is the exact point I'm making. Like Kendrick doing his control verse, would he step in the ring and do that without punching in and saying, "Oh, I said this wrong," and come back? Like it's a whole nother different ball game when you're rapping on the beat and you're in the studio and you're punching in every line, and you gotta come somewhere and do it flawlessly in front of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Making all type of noise. Like it's not the. So do I think Luda can do it? He probably could do it, but I don't think he won't win. I don't think he has the swag or demeanor like Joe Buttons. Like, I already knew before, like when I did that battle where he was judging, I could tell by the way he reacted to how I kind of dissed him a little bit in my round, that he wasn't no battling type dude. He got offended, just like when he judged that Arsonal lost that battle on Total Slaughter because he had a problem with him emotionally. Like, I already knew he wasn't going to be hollering, because he's not the type of dude to really get into that environment. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I don't think Luda can do it. He don't seem like the dude. He seemed like a little too, friendly. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Them dudes get in your face. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect your whole aura. You know what I mean? You have to achieve what? A certain
level. Basically, you have to get to a certain level before you can battle a superstar. Is what they're saying.
Who's the super? Them dudes ain't gonna
do it. General.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's a superstar?
Cassidy.
How is he a superstar right now? He's a has-been. He used to be high. Like, I used to listen to Cassidy all through high school. But who's what you talking about, like the Drakes or
I guess so.
Even J. Cole doesn't even do the ciphers. He don't even do the BT ciphers. Like, what make you think he's gonna jump into the ring of battle? A lot of them, they don't want that problem. Like, they really do not want that problem. They can go on track and say I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? But who's really willing to step in there? Eminem, for the fact that Eminem went and did a cipher, a BT, he's not even black one. To me, he has the hottest BT cipher verse to this day. He does. When Slaughterhouse did it, and he chewed all of them up in that verse, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that he did that, and then you got like the others and the new cats in the game that don't do it, that's what's going to separate them from ever being able to top the top dudes.